What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metaler, and before I start this video, I want to give a big fuck you to Rainer and Shades for bringing this article to my attention. Seriously, fuck you, man! It's bad enough that I addressed Suicide Silence on the year's first episode of the Death Metaler Reviews with their atrocious first single, Doris. It's bad enough that I made another video on Suicide Silence addressing onto their passive-aggressive behaviors and their plummeting record sales, and Eddie Hermita's reason saying, "Oh, I was proud for this album, and I was born to take all the hate." And now, with this article that Shade sent me, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this is the point in where Suicide Silence, despite all logic, despite all reasoning, decided to bring out these passive-aggressive meltdowns. And if you do recall, I said this at the end of over my last video that I made against them. I'm just wondering if they're going to be playing any of these new songs and not receive a lot of backlash and a lot of passive-aggressive shit coming on stage from Eddie and the other guys and stuff. Just, I don't know what else to fucking say. And guess what? I called it! I fucking called it! That they were going to do something passive-aggressive or something else onto people criticizing on their recent release. And in this case, they're destroying their own shit. Now, I'm going to be reading this article to you right now. Suicide Silence made headlines recently when they destroyed their gear on stage following a gig in Russia. It was another bizarre chapter in the recent saga of Suicide Silence, a once beloved band that now has quite the complicated relationship with their fans. They recently scored their worst debut of their career. They're in the midst of a fan backlash few bands have ever dealt with before, and they show no signs of giving in to any external pressure. Gee, I wonder fucking why. Now, Suicide Silence has taken things up a notch beyond merely destroying their gear on stage. Suicide Silence guitarist Chris Garza doused his guitar with lighter fluid and set it on fire as the band closed their set with "You Only Live Once." As their Friday night set in London came to a close, Garza threw his burning guitar into his amp, and the rest of the band also began destroying their gear as Limp Bizkit's "Break Stuff" played in the background. Garza's burning guitar trick was clearly planned, as he just so happened to have lighter fluid and matches with him. Fans of the band seem divided between whether it is a sad act of frustration, a response to a lack of fan interest, or just a band having some fun after their set with some cheap rental gear. Now, I have this video that I looked up, and it shows just them doing this type of act right now. Now, I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to go down to my thoughts and opinions onto this. Now, is the band doing this for fun? Or is the band doing this out of frustration from all the backlash that they have been received? I mean, it isn't no stranger that a lot of people, like myself, have become really disgruntled, really upset, and have a lot of reasons to say, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Suicide Silence?" Especially when they released a horrific self-titled release like this. I've had people going after me saying, "Oh, you can't criticize Suicide Silence. They're doing this type of stuff for their own thing, not for the fans." Well, yeah, they have their ways into saying that, but you have to keep in mind, as I previously said in my first video on Suicide Silence, there are risks involved into changing your sounds. And quite honestly, they completely fucked themselves over. Really fuck themselves over. And is it any no stranger that they're acting this way? Is it any no stranger that I've caught up with the pressures of releasing a shit tier album? Is it any reason why they're acting like this way? I mean, just good God. As a fan of Suicide Silence, I'm very upset. I'm very upset over the behavior that they've been going down. And as I said in my first video, I have nothing against Suicide Silence. I do not hate the band Suicide Silence. I do not hate the members of Suicide Silence. If you have deep respect for someone and they're doing this type of shit, you got to call them the fuck out on their recent behavior. Because how the fuck are they gonna better themselves from doing this stuff? If you respect someone, you have to call them the fuck out over. And that is exactly what I am doing. I do not hate the guys from Suicide Silence. I absolutely have great fond memories of meeting them at Mayhem Fest. I do not hate them at all whatsoever. I want them to be better from this. And I know I'm gonna bring this up, but you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. How would Mitch Lucker feel seeing his band right now? I think he would be pretty devastated. I think he would be pretty, what the fuck is your problem, guys? What are you doing? I think Mitch Lucker would be reacting that way. I think he would be really upset. You know? I'm just shocked and appalled that the band is going down this direction. And it's just sad. It's just really fucking sad that the band has stooped to this level. I just don't know what else to fucking say. Like, either they need to learn it the hard way, or they're gonna have to take a long fucking hiatus from this. I don't know. I'm just sad right now with this recent behavior. I really am. But yeah, that's my recent rant onto Suicide Silence. But who knows? If there's any more stuff coming onto Suicide Silence, I guarantee you I'm going to be talking about it. But overall, this is sad. Before I end this video, I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine by the name of Chris Strapoli. He is known to be the drummer off of the band Sons of Ragnar, whom I have been promoting the fuck out of last year and are really good friends of mine. He just started his YouTube channel and just uploaded his cover of Carving a Giant by Gorgoroth. If you can, please check him out. He is an absolutely amazing drummer, an absolute powerhouse, and an absolute force to be reckoned with, and just still surprised that not a whole lot of people recognize Chris's talents. He is an absolutely kind individual, and he's just one of the most badass musicians I have ever had the privilege of being friends with. So please subscribe to his channel. This motherfucker needs all the subscriptions he needs. Without further ado, ladies and gents, I'm Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.